This One News update is brought to you by ANZ, proud sponsor of the New Zealand Olympic team.
New Zealand taxpayers are facing millions in legal bills as the battle with global tobacco giants fires up.
And potential compensation payments could cost us even more if the government tries to introduce plain cigarette packaging. The warning comes on the first day of the ban on publicly displaying tobacco products. For more, let's go live now to political reporter Michael Parkin in Wellington. Michael.
Well, that's right. As of today, all cigarette packets have to be hidden in cabinets like this. But Tariana Turia wants the branding to come off these packs as well. The industry, of course, says it won't work and it's prepared to fight, and that puts us on a potentially expensive path. Those opposed to smoking say plain packaging for cigarettes makes sense.
We do know that kids are very attracted to the packages, and so they see the package as their badge of masculinity or a badge of femininity, showing their rebelliousness.
The government says smoking kills around 5,000 New Zealanders each year. It wants the country smoke-free by 2025, and it's calling for public submissions on plans to introduce plain packaging. But government officials warn there's a high risk such a move would provoke a costly legal battle.
We're reviewing all of our options at the moment. Our preference would be not to have to go down the legal path, but we may be forced to.
The Ministry of Health has warned the government that defending a case at the World Trade Organisation could cost taxpayers between $1.5 and $2 million. But it could be up to $6 million if there's a challenge from one of New Zealand's trade agreement partners. Compensation payments could also be lumped on top of that.
Well, of course it is always a concern, but the arguments that they're using about trade and multilateral agreements in fact don't warrant here in New Zealand.
There are lots of things we need to consider. I wouldn't say it's a slam dunk by any chance that plain packaging will take place, but nor would I rule it out.
Australia will introduce plain packaging in December and is already embroiled in legal action. And tobacco companies say they'd fight over the same issues here.
It would have an impact on our business because it would be taking away our valuable intellectual property, and that's why we're so concerned about the Minister's proposal.
Submissions close in October, and Tariana Turia hopes plain packaging can be introduced next year.
So, Michael, John Key was hedging his bets on plain packaging in your report. What are the chances it will happen?
Well, as he told us today, National hasn't formulated a position on plain packaging yet, and you can see why he has to give himself some wriggle room. In Australia, for instance, the Department of Foreign Affairs has to set up a specialist team just to delve into these legal threats and to ward them off. So in the end, this could simply prove too risky for our government to delve into.
All right, thanks, Michael. Michael Parkin in Wellington.
This One News update is brought to you by ANZ, proud sponsor of the New Zealand Olympic team.